What's up, guys? This is Alexander King, and this is a first for the channel. Now, it's one of those rare occasions where I do not know absolutely anything about what I'm about to listen to. All I know is that many of you guys reach out to me directly on Instagram and on TikTok asking me to react to this song. Honestly, I don't know who REN is. The song is called Hi REN. I don't know, like I see here, it's from 15th of December 2022. I don't know if it just became more popular again now. I've been seeing this popping around everywhere, so we'll just see, I guess, if the hype is justified. I'm very curious. The thumbnail is very catchy, I'll give him that. Without further ado, guys, let's see what this is all about. Also, for those of you guys that don't know, my first single, Amsterdam, will be released on April 13th. The link for pre-save on Spotify is already available, and I'll leave it down in the description below if you want to show some love, if you're just curious to know what my own music sounds like. Absolutely, feel free to check that out. But okay, I'm already blabbing way too much. Let's check this out, guys. REN, the song is called Hi REN. It's a long video, 9 minutes 19 seconds. Let's go. And I like that, by the way. Classical guitar. This is definitely not what I was expecting to hear.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see. You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ran, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself.
Wow.
Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man. You're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious. Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original. You criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you. I don't need you. I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself. I'm a genius. And I will be great. And I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right. Speak your truth. Your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
This is insane, guys. Storytelling, his ability at the guitar, the lyrics. It's almost like music, opera, theater.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climate different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easy. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
I don't know what to say, honestly. This went way beyond music, and I wasn't really expecting this. Like, I just saw the picture, like the thumbnail. Again, I have no idea about who this guy is. I was expecting some sort of an hip-hop song. This went way beyond any of that. Like, the guitar playing by itself, as a guitar player, I absolutely loved that. I was fascinated by style, the classical influences, the chaotic style, almost like 90s grunge, that type of vibe and energy behind this playing, and the poetry. That's the only way that I can describe it. The poetry with a very important message behind them, and a message that I think that a lot of artists can relate to. In many, of course, it goes beyond that. It goes beyond just being an artist and the struggle and believing in the quality of your work and the material and stuff like that. It goes more into psychological problems and actual, clinical conditions. So I would lie if I said that I can relate 100% to what he says, because I'm lucky enough to not be suffering from that. At the same time, me, as many other artists and creators and normal people all over the world, do suffer with mental health from time to time. So it's this is honestly, it's hard to comment, guys. And it doesn't, if you're familiar with the channel, if you've been watching my videos, you know that it's not common for me to just shut up for 9 minutes straight and just being completely captivated and into a performance like this, because again, this was not a song, this was much more than that. A spoken word, it was poetry, and it was theater, and it was, it's kind of funny because again, like, we just listened to as well to a brand new song by NF. We did a reaction to the last song that he released, Motto, and I do find some similarities in the message that this guy is going for. Of course, musically and production wise, like the actual music design behind the performance, it's completely different. It's very different. You can tell, of course, that this guy has very strong hip-hop influences. I don't know what his normal style is. He's a great guitar player, so I don't know if that's also a normal part of his style. Please let me know, guys, if you're familiar with this material. I'm lost for words, though, honestly. I think that it's very important what this guy is talking about. It's great that there is an avenue for people and for artists like this nowadays, because probably, like, as he said himself during the song, it's like he doesn't write songs that are industry standards or pop standards or whatever it is. I do not know if he makes it normally into charts with his music. Of course, this is a 9 minutes piece with spoken word and all of that. So again, many of you guys reached out to me directly asking me to react to this, because you guys saw other reactors reacting to this recently, and this is maybe becoming a bit of a trend online. I don't know. But it's beautiful to see that there is a platform for this type of artist sending out this type of message, which is not just your cliche song about, I don't even want to say song, but it's, you can tell that this guy's been going through stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's genuine. And again, it's when something like this is in front of us, I think that we can just sit down and listen to it and appreciate it. And if we relate to it, maybe again appreciate it to a whole different level, a deeper level. Again, that will change according to everybody's personal experiences and personal life and life story, but I think we can just sit down and appreciate something like this. Wow, this really was a journey, guys. If you made it this far, I know that this was probably a very different video compared to what we usually do when we go into a deep dive about the musical elements, the production, the mixing, the mastering, and the dynamics in the song, etc., etc. But I guess that under that point of view, what this shows us is that sometimes to make something that really resonates with people, all you need is a classical guitar, some very inspired lyrics, and something that you really want to send across, like a message that you really care about. That's literally what it is. So it makes you think sometimes that, you know, everything that we put on top of that, sometimes it can be fun, but sometimes it's extra. And I think that anything added on top of this would have probably taken away from the rawness of the experience that has been listening and watching this guy talking about all of the things that he discussed. Anyway, guys, I'm already blabbing way too much, but wow, that's all I can say. If you made it this far, thank you so much for tuning in. As I said, there is a lot of content and different type of content that is coming to the channel in the next few days. Original music, breakdowns, music talks, covers, a lot of stuff. You can find me on social media, aka Alexander King. All the links are in the description below. I won't bore you with that. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.